Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Taurus for June of 2018. I can't believe we've 6 months into the year already. I have a couple announcements. That's at the prayer classes out there for you. There's 2 short videos, one on the prayer class explaining it, another one on the sutras. The sutras are in 2 parts because that's the way they have to be, and there's videos explaining them. They're words that you inject in a particular type of meditation. Takes you 5 minutes a day. It really enhances your clear perception. So even for us that have been doing this work for years, and anybody getting started on it, or if you just want to enhance the clear perceptions, those are a really easy way. So that's up there. It's in 2 parts. I made it so you can purchase part 1 and then part 2, or you can purchase them both at the same time, and it's discounted then. But go look. There's 2 little videos. What I've done for us for the month is I've pulled 4 cards. Going to use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully bring it all together. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. During the reading, all of us Tauruses are now named Frankie, I guess, for the time of the reading. The other thing is look at your moon and rising sign to get a more comprehensive view of the month. Sometimes the sun sign just doesn't get it for you. That happens to me all the time. That's why I recommend it. And the other thing is I think the cards are going to blend in and out throughout the month. It's not going to be a week by week thing. It'll be a blending throughout the month like a theme. The message I'm getting for us for this month is to protect our interests. Now, I don't know what it means. I think it means like we're going to do maybe a lot of things to do with home, family, that kind of stuff this month, and I feel that we need to keep our eyes on the prize. It's like this is a good month for us, and a lot of us, I don't know whether it'll be home renovation. Sorry, my cat's screaming bloody murder for some. They think it's snack time, and I told them they have to wait. Anyways, I think what it's going to be, a lot of us are going to turn towards our home, towards the things that give us joy, or our financial situations, or things that we want to do within our home sphere or home place, kind of felt like that, like protect your interests, your money, your family, things like that. But we have really good cards here and good words. They're compassion, joy, purpose, peace, and obedience. And I have an extra one here, which is synthesis, which is blending. So I kept it for us just in case it comes up in here. I'm going to keep it because in case we need it, because peace and obedience are important, because our bottom card on the deck is the 5 of rods. It's wands in my old deck, but rods in here. And that is like competition in the workplace. And I think a lot of us are going to maybe be vying for promotions or something like that. It's been tough for us, like financially, for quite a few years, and this is, sometimes it's called a fake battle, but being, as they said, protect our interests, that this card could be very valuable. Usually, maybe we'll need to step up our skills or our purpose in, like, to do around work, and we have another card in here that has to do with work also, or some of us, because these are just general readings. That word peace is like what I feel about the card is what I need to do is to quietly go about my business, noting what's happening and what's going on around me. If it does have to do with work, are there other positions opening up very shortly that I want? that I feel I could be better my purpose, at my work. This can be arguments, maybe legal ones, based on the card I'm seeing here. Standing up for myself, defending myself. Um, well, we're coming out ahead, but paying attention to, because we have that word compassion and joy, which means we're moving forward. And I think the movement forward, and we have a lot of cards that support that, are financial movement forward. And what I've heard from Spirit is look at the card underneath, and that's the Five of Pentacles. And that can mean like we need help with something, or finances were really bad or tight, and we're coming into that state now where it's time for us to step up, basically protect our interests. If there's something we want at work, go for it. If there's something we need to defend, like, we've done our job, we've done it well, we're Taurus, and this, if I don't get this promotion, it's kind of basically holding me back, and there's important things I want to do, but I feel as if that joy word means that I kind of think like, because it's home and family, and then this combined, we have this Ten of Pentacles here, and that's good financial security, where we're in a state, right, where we can like focus on family, focus on home, focus on, because the finances are good, maybe renovating our home, perhaps taking that raise or that promotion in order to move forward to have better financial supply so that we can do the things that bring us joy, bring us that peace and happiness. As Taurus, we really like beauty around us, and that things be aesthetically as pleasing as they can. And this month feels as if, even if we have to stand up in order to take our rightful place, we're going to do it. So that compassion word comes back to myself. Like, it's been rough. That's exactly what they're saying. It's been rough. Bring some of that compassion back to me. When I am in the state where I feel as if I can serve others, I will do that. We're generally very generous by nature, and our next card here is the Six of Pentacles. So this shows with the Ten of Pentacles and the Six that we may have defended the reason why we want what we want and why we deserve what we want, if we use that compassion on ourselves, and if we're obedient to what we're hearing from Spirit about forward motion, we'll be in the position to be well off enough to be able to help others. Like this is the card of being able to give. So it can go both ways. Maybe we're on the receiving end of generosity, but that we're in a position to either accept it, or if it is ours, because it's it's ours, then we take it. It's that time, and that's the purpose behind it. Because the next card we have here is the King of Swords, and that's mental energy, male or female. It can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It would be an air sign type of energy. If it's a person coming into our life, they can be legal, a lawyer, maybe a judge that's handing down a decision that we had to defend ourselves about in court, military officer, police, that kind of stuff, that real strong mental clarity and energy. Maybe we as earth signs are being called forward to take this type of energy into us also. This could be, legal decisions coming down on our side with the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, because he holds the Six of Pentacles, holds the scales of justice in his hand. Balance, giving and receiving. So Taurus, if we've been the ones that have been giving too much, we might want to pull a little back and keep some for ourselves. Maybe we have a child that's saying, I want this, I want that, they just came home, maybe school's out now, summertime, and that I need this, I need that, and we're like pulling it out of our ears. Maybe we're going to say no with this King of Swords energy. King of Swords reflects and has mental acuity. They can think on their feet, like the lawyer type energy, know what they're doing, know where it's coming down the line at, that kind of thing. If this was the Queen of Swords, usually means the separation, divorce energy, but he can also, for those of us that are in maybe legal situations, where we got that obedience to the law, we got the word obedience there, but he knows what he wants and he goes for it. Thinks on his feet, very, very clear insight. So a lot of us might be called to have that clarity of mental thought. We may not want to, but with that extra word synthesis, that blending of energies, maybe a lot of us might have a lot of air signs in our chart, but this is somebody who knows their stuff, and they can come out in any kind of a battle of any type. Now, because these are general readings, I know not all of us are doing court things, some of us are, some of us aren't. Feels like that, but this could be our boss at work, and that they see, and have compassion for us because we've worked our butts off to get where we're at, and they say, hey, guess what, Taurus? You're the one that got the promotion. You're the one that stood the test of time, and we can stand the test of time, can't we, Taurus? We certainly can. But this next card here is what makes me, it's the Ace of Rods, Wands, Rods. What makes me think a lot of this has to do with work type energy, because this is like new, fresh starts in work, career, that kind of energy. It can mean childbirth. All the aces can mean that, and that would be bringing in the joy, here. Or maybe a few of us might have had a tough time having children and had to, fight and stand up and keep working towards it, and then all of a sudden we're in this financial position, with this Ace of Rods where the money's good, and maybe then we get pregnant, because all the aces to me carry that kind of energy. But an ace is always fresh, new beginning. And for a lot of us, it's going to be promotion or raise, or just like I said, or that justice is served. The one thing that the King of Swords energy does, it's truth. Just like the Ace of Swords, he holds to the truth. He is obedient to the truth, obedient to the word and the letter of the law, and moves forward in that manner. And because of that, he always is served appropriately. And with these two pentacle cards here, if I had this King of Swords energy on my side defending me, I'd know I had it knocked off and I was going to get it, and and all I can see is that sword. He's the wielder of truth. And he's the mental energy, clear, concise, perfect. Doesn't miss a detail, knows his stuff. If it's a person, like I said, it'll be air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I think for a lot of us, this is a work type energy, and I feel like for a lot of us, protect our interests. It can be around financial, and a lot of us home, we like finer things and nice things, around us and things that are aesthetically pleasing that actually feel good to us. Uh, this kind of nature, when you get into the Taurus energy, it's like I want peace, I want quiet, I want joy in my home. I want to look in my house and say, I like it. It's the way I want it, you know? So if that energy's focused back, a lot of us Tauruses will probably be grabbing up the paintbrush and hitting the Lowe's or the Home Depot aisles there to do some things that's probably astrological wise. And we got it. We got it. I'm telling you that when we get these things put together, and this energetics is like freeing us, and that's what I feel with compassion and that joy and the peace and that sense of purpose moving forward. And our angel card is play. Isn't that excellent? I can't get the glare off of there for you today, but excellent, because that balance of giving and receiving, taking time, even if we have to fight to get it, you know, we are deserving of it. Maybe after, if it's at a court case or something, or after this battle or whatever, some of us Taurus is going to say, back off everybody, I'm just relaxing. End of the story. It says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energies so that you will return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Return to work. It feels like work related for most of us. It may not be for all of us. Like I said, look at your moon and rising sign, but it sure does, the way these cards came down, feel, you know, for a lot of us it's going to be work related. Maybe we just need a vacation. All that fighting and competing and whatever, or just work generally, or if it does come down to us doing whatever things in our home, or remodeling, or buying a new home or something like that, we might, I cannot find the play in here. Maybe they don't want us to play. I'm guessing. I found it. We're safe. There you go. It says, the angels see that you need to play, so they sent you this card. You've been working and worrying a lot lately, and I feel that energy, that worry, protect it, you know, that kind of stuff. I feel that around this, and like I said, it was a tough year last year. We just need a break. It says, and your soul cries out for fun. Feelings of fatigue, irritability, or depression are additional signs that you're overdue for some playtime. Compassion for ourselves. That blending, synthesis, play and work, right? A balance of them. You don't need to wait until you have a free moment, because you can inject fun in your day to day. Simple pleasures, moments of silliness, laughing with a friend, watching a funny movie are examples of way to have fun that don't require a lot of time or money. Fun and play are necessary parts of life for children and adults, and that's so true. And all of us are so caught up because, you know, it's like there's never, for a lot of us, it's like there's never extra. There's enough, but there's never extra to go have a couple minutes for ourselves. Take it with that word compassion. You know, maybe it's go get your nails done, go get a new hairdo, maybe buy something pretty for ourselves. Take it this month. It says these types of activity help us to live a healthier life or allow us to attain our desires more quickly, and that's true. Fun is part of living a balanced life. Stop what you're doing and go have fun right now. I give you permission. I'll be right with you. Release any guilt about having fun to the angels. You deserve happiness, pleasure, and enjoyment, and joy. And you can't make it up. Make sure your recreational activities are purely fun and non-competitive. There you go, Taurus. That's our reading for this month, and I think it's going to be a good one. Just pay attention to your own interests, okay? And I want to tell y'all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I don't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I read them all, and I appreciate all of it, too. And if anybody wants to know anything more about me, just go Neb About Me. All of the information's down below the screen. Or if you need to set an appointment with me, all of the information to be able to do that is at the website, and it's down below the screen. And to everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos for 2 whole years, and all of you I've met through doing readings for 29 years, I want to tell y'all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to serve you. Hopefully I'll be back here next month. Bye-bye.